Have you ever wondered if you'd meet your childhood best friend again? For me, that question was answered 10 years after we said our last goodbye. We were 12, inseparable. Our world was a small town filled with secret handshakes, tree houses, and promises to be friends forever. But life had other plans. My family moved across the country, and just like that, the other half of my world was gone. We tried to keep in touch, but letters became less frequent, and eventually the silence took over. Life moved on, as it always does. Fast forward 10 years. I'm 22, navigating the chaos of a busy airport, rushing to catch a flight. I was stressed, juggling my luggage and a boarding pass when I glanced up, and there he was, standing in the middle of the terminal, looking just as lost as I felt. It was him. A decade hadn't changed those eyes or that familiar, slightly crooked smile. My heart literally stopped. I just stood there, frozen. Time seemed to slow down, and all the noise of the airport faded into a dull hum. He saw me too. A flicker of confusion, then a wave of recognition washed over his face. He mouthed my name, and I just nodded, a huge, goofy grin spreading across my face. It was like no time had passed at all. We were just two kids again, standing in our old neighborhood. All I could manage to say was, "Hey," and he just laughed, that same laugh I remembered from all those years ago. It was a sound I never thought I'd hear again. The world suddenly felt right again. We both had flights to catch, but in that moment, nothing else mattered. He pointed to a small coffee shop and asked, "Got time for a quick catch-up?" A quick catch-up. 10 years of life to cover in 30 minutes? It felt impossible, but I said yes without a second thought. My flight could wait. This couldn't. We grabbed a table, and the words just started pouring out. We talked about everything and nothing: college, dreams, heartbreaks, the silly things we remembered about being kids. Remember that time we tried to build a raft to sail down the creek? It sank in about 5 seconds. We laughed so hard we cried. Or the time we buried a treasure chest full of our favorite toys in his backyard with a map that we both immediately lost. It was amazing how vividly we both remembered every little detail. It felt like we were just picking up a conversation from yesterday. The connection was still there, as strong as ever. It was a warmth, a comfort that I hadn't realized I'd been missing all these years. Our 30-minute coffee turned into an hour, then 2. We both missed our flights, and neither of us cared. It was the most expensive, most wonderful cup of coffee I've ever had. We spent the rest of the day just walking and talking, rediscovering the person the other had become, and finding the kid we used to know still living inside. That chance meeting at the airport wasn't just a coincidence. It felt like fate. It was the universe telling us that some bonds aren't meant to be broken. That coffee date, it never really ended. It was the start of our forever. Sometimes the best things in life are worth the wait. Thanks for watching our story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.